up guys, it is Maxwell back with the next video, and today we're gonna be talking over the update. I'm gonna give you my thoughts, evaluations, and what might change in my opinion. Also, I'm gonna be going over a few of your guys' recent comments below my videos. With the channel growing, it's getting a few too many comments to reply to all of them individually. However, I really like the interaction. I really like to give my thoughts on a couple of questions. So guys, from now on, if you want, if you have any questions for me, feel free to drop them in the comment section, and I will most likely be answering them in one of my future videos. I want to go away a little bit from the standard A1 war recaps also. Of course, still gonna be showing you guys some awesome content from the best clans in the world, but gonna make it sort of more interactive. Also, today we get to watch. Oh wait, Lalo poison. We can definitely, guys, always donate. You know, that's something you should always do. What's the other request here? Laloon. We can actually, you know, why not, guys? Why not? It's Christmas time is coming, so may as well gem slither some Laloon. All right, good to go. Also, we get to check out some Spartans Legacy against Clantanemo Bay, and as you can see, really close war over here, really good one, and a sweet victory for us, certainly. 114, 113. The breakdown was actually not even. Clantanemo Bay up to Town Hall 10s inside this one. And yeah, we're gonna check out some stuff. 11 bases. They ran 2 anti-2-star bases or 3, I don't know, and the rest anti-3. So we're gonna check out the 11v11 triple by Casato right here. And while we're doing that, I'm going to go over your guys' comments first, actually. And this is gonna be about the last video that I posted yesterday on the Warwick's War. First up, this one cracked me up a bit. Shafi Anwar, show a bit more excitement, man. Stop yawning, for God's sake. Good call, actually. I gotta tell you, I didn't even realize that while recording the video, but I know that I was very tired recording that, so yeah, sorry about that. I'm always excited about Warwick's Wars, man, but definitely not something you should do in the video. What else? I think there was a couple interesting questions. Is this the end of tiers in Town Hall 10? Andres Soto asks. I think so, yeah. I think that low weight 10s are not going to make any more sense. I'm currently upgrading my 10, which was a tier 2, so I don't think there's anything wrong with upgrading your 10, because yeah, the way the meta is going to change, low weight is going to be insignificant. How do I like clan games? Not sure. It's actually one of the points that I do want to talk about today, so may as well start off with it. How do I like the clan games? Honestly, I think it's pretty underwhelming. I think there is a lot of effort going into it if you consider the amount of time that... I mean, I maxed out my clan game points with my Town 11, and I sort of half maxed them with my 10. And it definitely changes the farming a bit, the farming attacks you do. Especially if you don't even have to do farming, like if you have a maxed out account, for example, like max out 10 or max out 9, you're pretty much only doing it for the clan and for that. I find the rewards very underwhelming, especially since in our war community most guys of course have maxed out laboratories, maxed out or almost maxed out bases, so I don't know, for a hardcore war clan I find the clan games mighty underwhelming, and I'm probably not gonna participate in them anymore. Because I don't think it's worth it, and honestly, the loot that you get, you can make that in like 1 extra farming attack. So, yeah, I don't know. It's definitely not like, sure, add it to the game. I mean, why not? It's fun. It's gonna be interesting for some casual players, and absolutely, why not? I think it's a great way, something to add to the video. Definitely add to the video, to the game. Definitely nice, but yeah, for me as a player who's interested in like the top level war and stuff, it's yeah, if it's there or not, it's not gonna change anything for me. What's swagging on the P.E.K.K.A statue? Amateur swagger here says beast, and I'm not sure how to pronounce the second name. Nice 11v11 triple by Casato, by the way. We're gonna get into some 10v10 guys, 7 10v10 triples I think for us in this one. I'm gonna start things off with Nos. No, swag. So Snip always, he's really big in swag. He always really promoted swag, and he says that swagging on Clan Castle or whatever's. You should watch a couple of Snip's videos where he does the lay plan or something. So, according to Snip, swagging on the P.E.K.K.A statue whenever your opponent has one is the best call. That's what that's all about. Also on the From Olymp video, Azuna feels like Queen Charge Lalo is even stronger after the update. Definitely true. Inferno towers don't block the healing. And yeah, Lalo of course doesn't need free spells anymore. Another thing that I want to talk about with you guys. Free spells have become insignificant from one day to the other. Like, other than being able to freeze maybe like 4 wizard towers or something, or a sweep by air defense and 2 wizard towers, you're not really gonna use free spells anymore. So essentially the free spell has become a dead spell now at Tunnel 10 and 11, as you don't need it, you can just heal through Inferno towers. So yeah, Supercell sort of like took one of their spells away from the game, which I don't think really would ever be intended, but that's the way it is right now. Alright, that's gonna do it for the comments, guys. Some nice comments by you guys, definitely thanks for that. As I said, I'm gonna be going over comments more frequent now. And now let's head straight into the update, and first up, I'm quickly going to go over the update notes, not in detail, like there's plenty of people who've already like covered that, but I have also written down some points that I specifically want to talk about for you guys, my subscribers, the hardcore war fans. We're gonna do that after, but first let's real briefly go over the update notes. So the balance changes. Golem have been buffed. Level 1, 2 and 3 golems have been buffed. Yeah, makes Town Hall 9 easier. Why they are doing that, gonna go over that after the balance changes, or after I have finished talking about the balance changes. Lava Hound also level 1, 2, 3 have been buffed. Also makes Town Hall 9 and Town Hall 10, yeah, level 3 Lava Hounds at Town Hall 10 of course makes them a bit more tanky, so makes 10v10 a bit easier. Giants have been buffed, level 5, 7 and 8. I actually saw a HGHB 10v10 triple, which is very interesting, so who knows if we're gonna be seeing more of that. Would definitely be funny. Nice triple to Nos. We're gonna get into Drogon's triple next. But yeah, the giant buff, I don't know, pretty insignificant. I think they may be used a bit more against single Infernos, because of course we see more single Infernos. So some people may say, I'm gonna drop the Golem, I'm gonna bring a couple of giants. But that's all that's gonna change really, so I think those are okay changes. Miners have been buffed, have been nerfed, the troop space from 5 to 6. And at first I didn't think that would really change anything, but I have definitely noticed differences already so far. Definitely a bit of a nerf to the miners. You get a couple less miners for a full army camp. And I feel like miners were very strong, so in my opinion that does make sense. Of course not with buffing Tunnel 10 offense overall, but just looking at how strong the unit was, that maybe makes sense, I guess. Barbarian King and Archer Queen, 5 new levels each. Yeah, I think that 11 versus 11 against anti-3-star bases maybe was a bit too tough. Of course, we were mainly facing anti-2-star bases, and that was very doable, considering that the layouts were not geared towards defending against 3-star attacks. But I think for the 11 versus 11 meta against real anti-3-star bases, for the casual, or not casual player, but for the normal fair play player, it was really difficult to get an 11 versus 11 triple. So I think that those hero levels make sense. Good update in my opinion. We're gonna skip the Inferno, talk about that at the very end of these balance change evaluations. First up, we're gonna talk about the walls. So 25 new wall pieces to level 12. Good update in my opinion. Gotta give the Town 11s something to spend their loot on. So yeah, I like that part. Also because on my max out 11 I'm finally able to spend gold again. Army camp at Town 11. New army camp's capacity added, goes from 240 to 260. Same as the hero levels for me. In my opinion, good change. makes 11v11 a bit more viable still and should be more interesting. Of course, the new hero levels and the new additional army camp space also makes dipping easier, 11v10 dipping, and considering that we still saw quite a few dip fails, which maybe shouldn't have happened with how strong 11 offense already was compared to 10 defense. I think that's also viable. Like, who's next? We have number 90 next, Jojo. So yeah, that's sort of the same for me as the 5 levels for BK and AQ. Logical change was gonna come sometime anyway, so makes sense with the army camps. And then Expo damage has been reduced for levels 2, 3, and 4. So 2 of the Town Hall 9 levels and 1 Town Hall 10 level. Overall, we see Town Hall 9 offense buffed a bit and Town Hall 9 defense nerfed a bit. Why do they do that? I have a lot of people have been talking about that. Town Hall 9 and those who are mean and play Town Hall 10 or Town Hall 11 have said Town Hall 9 is even more irrelevant now. First of all, Town Hall 9 has not been irrelevant. Town Hall 9 has still been tough if you look at the CWL hit rates. I don't know, 50-60%, even if it was going to be close to 70%, which I don't think the CWL invite hit rate overall was. That's still nowhere near, like, for example, irrelevant. If you let a fair play war player play Town Hall 8 versus Town Hall 8, he's gonna have 95 or 100% hit rate in my opinion, and that's why Town Hall 8 is irrelevant. Town Hall 9 is not yet, and the reason Supercell is nerfing Town Hall 9 defense and buffing Town Hall 9 offense is to make it more irrelevant, of course, to make people move up to the higher Town Hall levels, because they want to progress the game that makes sense for them from a game's perspective. And it also like makes sense overall. You see that in every other game as well. Lower level content gets easier to make people move up, spend money on the game, etc, etc. So I think that's fair. And that makes change because at this point, let's face it, putting out Town Hall 12 is still pretty far from happening probably. So in order to be able to move towards that at some point, you gotta make Town Hall 9 easier. Inferno Towers, guys. I've been saving this one from the balance changes all the way towards the end. Inferno Towers no longer block the healing, you guys know it. And the initial reaction was pretty crazy. Lot of 10s and 11s were like, the game is like over, like what are we supposed to do now? I talked to somebody saying that in his first 6 friendly challenges, 10v10, he failed 1 attack. All the other ones were 3 stars, and that he's gonna go to Town Hall 11 now. Well, that has since been changed the opinion on that. Not gonna go straight to Town Hall 11 anymore. And of course, it's pretty crazy. I mean, I've had several people, talked to several people who said, well, there's no way they're gonna leave it like this. They are absolutely going to like remove that again and have Inferno Towers block the healing again. I don't think so. I don't think they will do that. I don't think 10v10 is automatic yet. Of course, we all gotta keep in mind that right now we are, the first couple of wars that we see are midweek wars, random wars where not everybody's putting a lot of effort in. As I said in my War Worlds video yesterday, also for that war, although we put up a nice score and had some great triples, 7 10v10s, we didn't put the effort in that we would put into an arranged war or competitive war. So I know that not everybody is at their peak performance yet with the new update, but still I don't think that 10v10 is automatic. Like, we've seen a lot of single Inferno Towers to counter Queen charges, because the multi-Inferno Tower pretty much has become like just like another Wizard Tower now. But still, I think it's too early to judge. Like, it's something that's always sort of smart to say, and that almost holds true for every update. Judging after 2, 3, 4, 5 days after the update dropped is almost always too early, and almost always your estimation is gonna change later. So for now, I would just like have fun, triple as many 10s as possible, and just wait and see how things develop, because I'm not convinced that it is that OP yet. Bases are gonna change, obviously. With the minor nerf, Hawks have been used a lot more for those that do wanna do ground attacks. And Hawks do seem very strong, so who knows, maybe bases are gonna gear a lot more against Hawks again, and Hawk tripling is gonna be tougher again, and then maybe if the base defends really well against Hawks, then people are gonna attack it with Lalo, you're gonna see more air skellies again. The meta is always evolving, or almost always, like not lately, because the meta had been the same for so long, at least for competitive war. So the meta hadn't really changed lately, but with such a big update like this Inferno Tower nerf, the meta is gonna evolve for quite a while, and it's really tough to predict right now what's gonna happen and how things are gonna pan out. So I'd just be patient on that, guys. You can all be relaxed. We don't have CWL right now. CWL is coming back in February. Until that time, almost every war is, I don't want to say insignificant, but definitely not as important. It's not going to be about going to Helsinki or Estonia or wherever. You can chill, you know, you can just enjoy that it's become easier, that you're getting more 10v10 triples, that your hit rate is going up, and just play it, and also give Supercell more feedback, because one thing I'm very certain of, and that is that they are not going to change anything right now. So like, even if we all cry to them and say this game is broken, whatever, they're not gonna change it right now. They're definitely gonna take a look at it for some more time. And obviously the update has been tested, so they didn't just do this out of the blue. There have been tests with the Inferno Towers, and obviously they did not think that it was that overpowered that it couldn't be implemented into the game. So yeah, we gotta wait on that, guys. We gotta wait and see, and triple more 10s and give more feedback until we will really be able to judge, and until Supercell will really be able to judge if they need to change something, and like, for example, give half the heal block back to the Infernos. Like, for example, like I don't know, maybe nerf the Inferno Tower's DPS but give the block healing effect back or something. Stuff like that can of course always happen, although it is very unlikely that they will remove the Inferno Tower's don't block healing again, because once again this is such a major change that they would really make like the company look really stupid if they did that, if they just straight up would remove that again. So I highly doubt that, because they obviously tested the update. And yeah, as I said, I don't think that's really gonna happen, because yeah, that's just not something that such a big company would do, like completely refuse their yeah, change their statement or opinion on stuff like that. So I don't think that that's gonna happen, but we'll see. We'll have to keep watching. Definitely a pretty crazy change for our meta, and definitely interesting. And guys, something fresh and new, so let's just roll with it for now, make the best out of it, have fun with it, triple a lot of 10s as I said, and yeah, just see what's gonna. I mean, honestly, most of us probably can't even do anything about it anyways. Maybe none of us can do something about it, so we're just gonna have to accept it for now, go with it, and just yeah, as I said, make the best out of it. So that's gonna do it for the straight up update notes. As I said, I have been putting down a couple of points that I still want to go over, and looking at them now, I am realizing that I have actually already talked about each and every single one of them. So the things that I had written down was comment section, Hawks, single Infernos, clan games, free spell, and base design. I have touched on base design, but not as much yet, so base design is going to change. And one main question that has been talked about, that we also have, for example, talked about in Warwhale's base building chat, whatever, is Town Hall 11 bases, of course. That's the main one. I mean, for Town Hall 10, everything is of course gonna stay anti-3-star. Just gonna be a question of do we do single Infernos or do we do multi-Infernos, and then also, like, for example, like, do we defend more against Hawks, something like that. Like, the overall idea of a base is not gonna change. But for Town 11, of course, we see, so all of a sudden we see anti-3-star bases again, which again makes a lot of sense because 11 with 10v10 more easy, that's automatically gonna open up more 11 versus 11 shots, of course, so you might want to have to defend against the 11v11 3-star a lot more again. And the question, I guess, that everybody's asking themselves is, are we gonna see full anti-3-star bases again at Town 11? And honestly, I don't think so. And the reason I don't think so is that, as I explained earlier, the meta is still evolving. It is still changing. It's not like fixed yet. The meta is not completely. The meta change is not completely over. The meta is gonna continue to evolve. So for that reason, it's tough to predict right now if there's gonna be so many 10v10 triples that everybody's gonna have to go full anti-3. And honestly, I don't think so. That's also something that we said. Not every clan is going to be good enough to clear all the 10s. Okay, maybe clear all the 10s, maybe even have 1 or 2 11 versus 11 shots. But guys, 1 or 2 11 versus 11 shots, is that gonna make you run 5 or 6 or 7 anti-3-star bases at Town 11? That just give away free 2-stars with nice percent? I don't think so. I honestly don't think so. I think that anti-2-star bases are for the most part gonna stay meta. Maybe sort of hybrid versions, which of course would change Town 11 base building as well, and which would make it more interesting, but I do not think at this point that full anti-3-star at Town 11 is going to come to the CWL game. I highly doubt it. Yeah, 11v11 is more viable, so it's going to be more fun for the 11s, which is a nice thing, I think. Oh, absolutely, why not? Like, Town 11s have a lot of Town 11s, those that don't like dipping with every single attack, have been bored for quite a long time now, so why not make it a bit more interesting for them again? I think almost all Town 11s would applaud the current balance changes, because they become like more relevant again. They are not like with the way it's been lately. The Town 11 has always been the idiot. Like, either you triple and you don't get any credit because you dipped a 10, or you fail and you're the complete idiot because you probably lost the war. And with the way that works, I think that absolutely this is a nice change, as I said, for the 11s. And how 11 bases are gonna change, as I said, we'll have to see. Like, it's tough to predict, but I do not think that full anti-3 is gonna be coming to our competitive war scene meta. I can't see it happen right now. So yeah, with that being said, with little effort, as you guys could see already, we have seen quite a few 10v10 triples, both in my war and Spartans Legacy, as well as the war in War Whales. So that's definitely cool. Get a lot more 10v10 triples, get a lot more cool attacks. And as you guys could see, a lot of Hawks, a real lot of Hawks in Spartans Legacy here. We had a bit of variety in War Whales. A lot of different attacks, but here in SL, just a bunch of Hawks. And something that was also mentioned by, I think Jason said that yesterday, he would like to see the giant bombs to do times 1.5 damage to Hawks. He would like to see that come back to the game. And who knows if that might happen. Like, this is a change that I could definitely see coming. Like, changes like that are likely, but for the healing to once again be completely blocked again by Inferno Towers, I do not think that that's very likely to happen. It's more gonna be like small changes like that, or for example maybe adding more traps, like adding an extra giant bomb, or adding a couple of extra seeking air mines to be able to defend queen charges or something like that. That's something that could definitely happen, and that's also of course why they are why it's very good for us that they are doing it now, that they have changed the game now inside the off season, as I said, where it doesn't matter that much for us if it's gonna be like completely crazy and new, and people are gonna lose wars of it because they didn't have any time to prepare. So honestly, there's always an outcry whenever an update drops. Like that's not nothing new. It's always been like that. And honestly, I think we can be very happy that the update dropped at this time because it, as I said, for us it dropped at a very, very, very good time, and we can definitely be happy about that. So yeah, that's my update thoughts, guys. 25 minutes. Wow, wow, wow. I hope you've been enjoying it. Once again, definitely give me feedback in the comments. What do you think about the things I said? Do you think I'm right? Do you think I'm way off? Do you have any other questions that you would like answered? Anything I should talk about? Because yeah, that's definitely gonna be. If you have stuff like that, it's definitely gonna be in one of the future videos. And also, guys, I would like to announce something quite exciting as Dolce charges both Inferno towers right here. Really sexy TDH tech by Dolce. Quite an overkill as well. It's gonna come in with the Lalo from the bottom. I would like to announce something that should be really exciting for all of you guys that do like to watch us as the competitive Clash YouTubers. With us, I mean Psycho from formerly Clantanemo Bay, Halo Okrats, my fellow Spartan, and Riggs from FFS. Those guys and myself, we are sort of forming an alliance right now. I would call it. We do kind of want to collaborate a little bit, work together, and sort of help each other out, because we feel that we do make pretty good content on YouTube, but aren't really getting the recognition for it that some other Clash of Clans YouTubers do. So it's gonna be something fun that we have planned right now. We're working on it right now. So stay tuned, keep watching those channels. As you guys may or may not have seen, I have linked the 3 other channels on my clan page, and then they are always going to be linked in the video description now as well. So definitely check out those guys' channels. As I said, they make awesome content. Feel free to drop them a subscription. Remember, it's free on YouTube. I gotta advertise a little bit here, guys. Don't take it too serious. Yeah, but no, we want to make awesome content for you guys. Quality content, content from people that know what they're talking about, unlike some, yeah, maybe other YouTubers. But that's not right now. If there's gonna be an update on that, we are gonna, of course, talk about it and let you guys know. Most likely there's gonna be a Discord server as well for you guys to join. All that good stuff. We have a lot of stuff planned right now, but most likely that's gonna be in the new year. Christmas around the corner, so we of course all are gonna have to focus on that. I have to focus on the night mode season ending, guys, okay? By the way, drop my second channel subscription. No, exciting stuff coming up, as I said. Should be fun. 2018 is gonna be fun. Also, I'm about to hit 5,000 subscribers, I think. Not too far away, so that should be interesting as well. If you guys have any great suggestions on what to do on that, or what you would like to see, definitely let me know as well, because I'm down to do whatever. And yeah, that's pretty much gonna wrap it up for today, guys. With the last attack here, the Jesus has been doing really well lately at Channel 9. Oh no, I gotta address a couple more things. We need one more replay, guys. We need one more replay, because I gotta reply to a couple of special comments still from my last Spartans Legacy video. So the Jesus is gonna finish up here. That was base 28, and we are gonna find one more fresh Channel 9 3-star. And so we're gonna check that out. Let's go with 3-point layup. He's also been doing well. Couple of comments, guys. I gotta find those. Give me 1 second. I only now remember to reply to those. They are going to be by Tony and by Richard, my fellow Wales / Spartans. Let's see, guys, because they have been commenting on my last SL video, and rightfully so. Let's see, guys, where do we have that? It's so long ago, Jesus. Oh, here. So, Richard. WTF, must have been Richard who failed. That's something I said in the video. And the queen charge by Leroy was mine. 10v11 two-sided like that. Unsubscribe. Alright, so of course Richard did not fail. The reason I said that, guys, in the video I said I saw the war match stats and we had 2 out of 3 11v11. I knew that Slither had tripled, I knew that Leroy had tripled, and I knew there had been one more 11 attack, which was a fail. So whenever you think 11v11 and you think Spartans Legacy, you think of Richard. So I thought, well, he will have done the 3rd attack then, and most likely, yeah, that would have been him. And of course, since it wasn't a triple, it must have been a fail. But he wasn't even in the war, so of course, no 11 versus 11 fail for Richard. That was last meta still, actually. So really sexy to go 2 for 3 11v11 there. And then we had Tony commenting. Tony said that his attack wasn't a queen charge Lalo, it was a queen charge mass loon attack, also prior to the update. I missed that. I just saw his army composition at the mystery clan castle, and I thought it was gonna have to be a hound in the clan castle. So sorry about that, Tony. Sorry for not showing your queen charge loon attack. Of course, there's no way for me to recover the replay now, so I'm sorry, Tony. But since you are gonna be watching, my friend, I issue another challenge to you. Since you have failed my last challenge, Tony, funneling with goblins, apparently not your thing, I challenge you in the current so much easier Town Hall 10 meta to do a queen charge mass loon triple, and I'm definitely gonna feature it. That's gonna be the challenge, Tony. Let me know if you're up for it. Would definitely be cool to see it. And with that being said, I'm probably gonna cost War Whales and or Spartans Legacy several attacks, 10v10 attempts in the upcoming wars, but it happens, guys. Right now we don't have an exciting war inside SL. We have far more live attack, special feature, guys. Sam attacking a farm base, let's see it. Queen charging. Let's see if he's gonna be able to triple. He totally doesn't know that. Should we just do the... Wait, this is usually my comment for watching live attacks. Why is this not popping up? So let's do... this one. Spartan watching. There we go, with the whale behind it still. Spartan watching Sam in the farm war. Queen charging against the multi-targeting Inferno tower. We've got wall breakers coming in. I don't even know if somebody's online, so the walls are gonna get opened up. And looks like he has gotten what he wanted. He's gotten the defensive CC, he's gotten the archer queen, so that should definitely be pretty nice. Lala looking really good. Should be a triple. 3 haste spells and a rage spell left. Let's see if Sam is gonna be able to pull it off. And looks like, oh, air skellies, full air skellies. Damn, that's so mean. El Nirvana from Republic COC. What are you doing, my friend? Alright, Teslas are gonna get taken out. This is definitely gonna be a triple. Very nicely done by Sam. And of course, we have somebody online. Of course, we're gonna have to put the Sparta command in the chat as well. Mahish is also online. Slither says, nice wallbreaker fail. Alright, that's gonna be the 10 versus 10 triple live for you guys. How about that? I know it's not a good base, okay? I know it's not a good base. But still, while we're here, gotta toss it in there. The minions are going to rape those air skeletons, take them all out, and then he's gonna seal the deal with this queen. A really nice queen charge, really nice Lalo. The queen stuck on the wall, but it doesn't even matter, guys. Now, 35 minutes. Some of y'all are gonna kill me for such a long video, but you know, update drops, so gotta share my thoughts with you guys. And yeah, Spartans Legacy is gonna pull off another W. Look, we have even tripled almost all their 11s. Yeah, guys, that's gonna do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think about including comments. Let me know if you have any more questions. I think it's pretty cool to be a bit more interactive. I'm looking forward to it. And guys, until next video, I will see you all later. Peace out.